After reaching Wellington, we stayed at the Copthorne Hotel in Oriental Parade, a handy and comfy place in town. The following morning, we went to see the Weta Studios in Miramar, which had become world famous through the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Come to a stop.
400 meters, keep left onto.
Driving through High Tai, I asked Paul to let me see a former investment that Ursula and I once owned. 4 buildings and a doctor's surgery right behind. And a good investment it was. This was back in the 1980s. The good times.
People, we are now in Miramar and we're going to see the Weta Studios. Does it ring any bells?
Yes,
From the Lord of the Rings?
from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they're real monsters.
It was very interesting of what we learned and saw in there. Weta Studios has since made and been involved in over 100 films, for which it had made the weaponry, customs, creatures of all kind.
I also asked if you could let me down here. This booth has a bunch of prosthetics in it. As I told you before, prosthetics are quite delicate. So just ask if where's in it.
I thought we had a few hairs on your feet too.
Yeah, this one's just an example. So they have.
Hello, Paul. What are you up to?
Stick 'em up.
Stick 'em up, yeah.
Sparkling three-dimensional surface, you will have no depth perception. Next, capture a lot of air. Keep this light and fluffy and pliable. Do not crush this into a rock. That is bad. In fact, that's...
It was very interesting for what we saw and learned in there. Weta Studios has since made the props for over 100 films. Very good international films too. After seeing a bit of the capital with fine dining at lovely restaurants, we left early the next morning for the Kapiti Coast and
Up
beyond.
Naranga Gorge we go out of Wellington here. We are here in front of Kapiti Island in Paraparaumu. That has changed so much since I've been here last. Once more,
Beautiful.
beautiful, yeah.
Just
To my children, Christine and Nicole, remember the days when we came here in summer?
A good hour later, we had arrived at Sensen, where we were planning to see Shirley, another fellow passenger we met on our cruise around Japan the previous year.
The big reunion. Here we go, guys. Hello.
We spent a good hour together over lunch, reminiscing about the lovely time we all enjoyed on the boat last year.
In memory of a nice cruise a year ago. Well, that was wonderful, and we're about to part from each other. It's surely going back to Palmerston North.
And thus continuing on our journey towards Ohakuni. Quite late when we finally arrived in Ohakuni, which is the winter resort of the New Zealand North Island. Paul had us booked in at the Powderhorn Hotel, which is a wooden construction and very unique in its appearance. Before we went to dinner at the Matterhorn restaurant, Alice, Susan, Paul enjoyed a very relaxing spa bath. Unfortunately, there was a power failure when we woke up, and we were greeted to the loud sound of a generator that had kicked in to supply power to the hotel. So we left the hotel and drove up towards the Wakapapa ski fields on Mount Ruapehu.
We're going to look at the information center here. All right?
It was a rather steep climb to get to the base of Wakapapa. If the weather would have been better, we would have gone up with a cable car. But with the clouds hanging deep in the sky, there was no point. We would not have seen anything up there. Those ski fields are so popular, even during blinding and heavy snowfall, people keep on skiing. due to the fact that it takes so long from Auckland or Wellington to get here. They don't want to miss out on their beloved winter sport.
It's bitter cold, so we retreat back to the car and head off south. We are near Tokanu at the bottom end of Lake Taupo. See how it's boiling there in the middle? It's very hot here. It's very pretty here. Alice, let's have a look, that's boiling here.
So they had no other way to do it, did they? The electric.
So these thermals where we were.
It's absolutely boiling hot here.
No. They burned some.
Hello guys!
McDonald's. Okay, go ahead, Susan.
Thank you.
Trundling along Lake Taupo
Crater and huge.
on our way home.
25,000 years.
This is.
Okay.
Lake is.
And 2,000 years.
A wonderful trip is coming to an end slow.
And then we were home. After 7 days of traveling.
Hello, dear Alice, Susan, Paul and me. That was a most wonderful time we had together. Now, I'm afraid it took a little bit longer than I wanted to, but here is now the film, the second part of our journey to the bottom part of the New Zealand North Island. I wish you all a wonderful time, and I certainly hope that we will see each other again soon, maybe in Las Vegas. All the best to you.